I'm Jackson Haney from Insane Internet Wrestling, and this rumor has been going around for some time now, so this should be fairly interesting. First, a bit of backstory. A few months ago on AEW Dynamite, Cody Rhodes wrestled Sammy Guevara in a ladder match to crown the undisputed TNT champion. It was a very good match, one of the best of either man's careers in my opinion, and it ended with Guevara hoisting both TNT championships. Little did we know that would be the final time we would see Cody Rhodes in AEW, as a few weeks later it was announced by AEW themselves that Cody and his wife Brandy were leaving the promotion that Cody himself had founded. It was very strange, considering the founding of AEW is one of the most important moments in recent wrestling history, or wrestling as a whole, because AEW was the first true competition to WWE since WCW. TNA doesn't count. But still, it's weird to see Cody leave, and it raises two very important questions. One, why? Two, where's he going next? And I think I have answers to both. Well, actually, I know I have answers to both because I've heard multiple sources confirm these, but anyway, let's just get into it. The first question, why would he leave AEW? Well, it was reported that Cody had issues with creative, and he had not enough creative control as he would want. It gives off very big Kevin Nash vibes in my opinion, but still that is kind of a big reason he would leave, considering he founded the promotion, so he would get a lot of creative influence. I mean, he was the inaugural TNT champion, for God's sake, and he's won the thing, I guess 3 or 4 times, I don't know the specific amount. But yeah, it makes a ton of sense. I mean, he left one of the most prestigious wrestling promotions in the world to start his own, so it makes sense that he would get creative control, but I guess he didn't have enough, or he didn't have the amount that he wanted, so he bounced. And to be fair, he kind of dug himself in a hole with the whole Chris Jericho feud back a few years ago, when he said, if I lose to Jericho at Full Gear, I will never again challenge for the AEW World Championship. You really dug yourself into a hole there, buddy. And to be fair, gave us the really good Cody MJF feud, but that's besides the point. So yeah, that's the why, but now we move on to question 2. Where's he going next? WWE, turns out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, news broke yesterday that Cody Rhodes has officially signed with WWE, and that he will have a WrestleMania feud with Seth Rollins. If you've kept up with WWE in the past few weeks, first of all, why would you ever? Second of all, you would know that Seth Rollins really doesn't have anything to do going into WrestleMania. I mean, Roman Reigns has the feud with Brock Lesnar, AJ Styles is going into a feud with Edge, even his old partner Kevin Owens has apparently a thing with Stone Cold Steve Austin. But Rollins has nothing. That's where Cody Rhodes comes in. See, multiple WWE sources have confirmed that Cody Rhodes will have a match against Rollins at WrestleMania, either debuting at the show itself or debuting or returning, I guess, a few weeks before. Either way, it's huge news, because we've seen several huge examples of WWE guys going to AEW. Jon Moxley, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, CM Punk. But this is the first true instance of an AEW guy going to WWE. And in this case, it's a guy from AEW going back to WWE. The only questions left now are, what will his gimmick be? What will he do? And how long will it take for WWE to screw him up? Because you know it's going to happen. But besides all of that, I'm really optimistic to see Cody Rhodes in WWE. Since he left the company a few years ago, he's been on the run of his career. He's better than he's ever been. That's not exaggeration. And now he's taken the talents that he got on the independent scene and in promotions like Ring of Honor, New Japan, and even AEW back into Vince McMahon's shack of thumbtacks and large plaques. So it could be good for the company, and it could be good for Cody himself. We never know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Fingers crossed that they don't screw him up immediately. I'm Jackson Haney from Insane Internet Wrestling, and I will see you soon.